All right, we're gonna try to get this in one take before the heater comes back on. I'm a huge fan of MKBHD, and he has a segment on his channel that's dope tech, and he talks about cars and TVs and Game Boys and stuff like that. He even had like a whole series of cool retro tech, and it was amazing. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. That gave me an idea for this video, and what I want to do is talk about cool tech that I use every day, that it's not my camera, and that it's not a lens, not traditional photo equipment. And so, without further ado, I don't want to take up too much of your time. This is Jamil. I'm a boy named Jamil. Nope. This is a boy named Jamil. I'm Jamil. Let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about, and we're going to do this in order of cheapest to most expensive thing that I use. So this is the SmallRig VB50, and essentially it's a V-mount battery. And what makes it a V-mount battery are these connectors right here. It allows you to connect it to a base plate and then charge all of your items from that base plate. But this battery has all of the necessary connections built right into it. So it has a type A, a type C, a DC, and it has a VTAP connection right on the battery. But what I use it for mostly is for just extra power when I'm out and about. And if my phone battery gets low, I can charge my phone battery. If my camera battery gets low, I can get continuous power through this battery. And so it's just really dope to have. Also, it has a screen on it that lets you know how much juice you have left. Let's see if that'll focus. Great, 66%. And so also when you have something plugged into it, it'll tell you, the voltage, how fast it's charging, and how long it'll take you to charge that thing to completion. This is $180. There's two of them. This is the VB50. There's a VB, I think 90 or 100. That's twice the size of this. And so cool little power source to have on your person every day. The second thing I want to talk about that I use every single time I make one of these videos is this Aperture Mt Pro. Now, essentially, this is just an LED light tube, but Aputure really waited to make their light tubes because they really wanted to get the technology right. So, see this orange light that you guys see on my hat here? That's another light tube that I have by Godox, and that's another 12-inch. Did I say 12 foot? This is a 1 foot light tube. That's another 1 foot light tube. And the selling points for this light by Aputure is that one only has 12 LED pixels. This one has 36. So the pixel density on this light is really quite amazing. And you guys have seen the effects, the fire effect, the TV effect, paparazzi, all of those things. This takes that and takes it to, Hulk level effects. And then there's like a rainbow effects and something called pixel chase, which is really important when you get into the really big Hollywood sets and stuff like that. I can control this with the Sidus link on my phone. The thing that makes this great for me is that it fits in my bag. It has magnets. The battery is super good. If you use this at 100%, you'll get 2 hours out of it. And so I never use it at 100%. I've been able to get 3 hours of battery out of this light. It fits right into my bag, and when you buy it, it comes with these feet. This is $200, and I just want to show you guys something. So when it comes on, you guys can see a little rainbow effect because of that pixel density. Look how bright it is. So if I shine it off of this white wall over here, I can almost use it as a key light if I were to turn this key light off, and it would be bright enough. So that is the Aputure. Oh, also another thing, you can charge it by USB-C, which makes, this battery come in handy, again, when I'm out and about making photos, and it has two quarter 20 mounting points. So dope little light. The cost of this is $200. Let me know if you guys want me to make a full video, a full review on this. These lights are pretty cool, and this light birthed the infinity tubes that I talked about before that it seems like a lot of you guys are interested in, so let me know. The third thing I want to talk about is this guy right back here. See this monitor back here? This monitor is made by Samsung. This is the Samsung M8 Smart Monitor. Now, this is a monitor that was made for someone like me, and I acknowledge that. I'm a person who is a Samsung fanboy. I am deeply rooted in the Samsung ecosystem. I have a Samsung phone, tablet, watch, monitor. I am deeply rooted in Samsung. But the thing that makes this monitor really dope for me is the value of it. It's a 32-inch 4K monitor, 800 nits of brightness, so it gets pretty bright. The stand is really dope. It goes up and down. They don't charge you extra for it. Max Yuriev, I think that's how you say his name, did a comparison between this monitor and the Apple monitor, and if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll link it below. It was pretty close. The colors are super accurate for what I need to do. Oh, and because I'm in the kind of Samsung sphere of working, I can do a lot of things from my phone to my monitor to, to my tablet. They all just work together. That ecosphere is just really amazing for me. Now, if you are someone who does a lot of work in like heavy color grading, or if you're someone that, edits a lot of 8K video, or if you're someone who does, gaming on their monitor, this monitor may not be for you. It's only 60 Hertz. The colors aren't that great. They're not that accurate for someone who is really into color grading. You'll need a much more expensive, much more teched out monitor for that. Oh, and then the other thing about this monitor is that it is also a streaming device. So you can essentially use it as a TV. It has, Netflix and HBO Max and any of the other streaming services that you need built right into a TV. So it's a monitor slash TV, and you can have this for about 800 or 600 bucks. I don't know the price right off the top of my head, but it's insanely affordable, and that adds value to the things that I need to do, especially when its major competitor costs a lot more money. The last thing I want to talk about in this dope tech episode is, you guys probably knew it was coming, my cell phone. This is the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, and here's why it's really important to me. All right, I do a lot of stuff from my cell phone. Now, I know there's people out there who probably think like, so do I. I stream, social media and everything. Let me just take you through my home screen real quick. So, like I said, I control all of the lights here in my studio right from the Sidus Link app. And being able to come down here, leave everything that I need set up just the way that I need it, and be able to get all of my lights. See this little toggle right here? That turns off all of the lights you see here in this basement. I can toggle it on and off. I never have to reset up anything, and that is half the battle. The second thing that I do directly from this phone is Lightroom. When I am out and I'm making photos and I'm creating for a model or a client, one of the things that's become really important to them is they want a photo that they can have to put up on social media really quickly and say, here's a preview of what, we did today. And being able to bang out and edit on my cell phone has become really important. Get it over to the model, get it over to the client really quickly. They can get it up on social media. And being able to do that is really important to me. The S Pen really comes in handy because I have really big fingers and they're smudgy. And one of the things that I always try to do is keep fingerprints off of the screen. And so just being able to use this S Pen to get really detailed, edits on here, super important. Take notes at work, all of that kind of stuff. The third thing that I use on here is Adobe Rush. Vertical video, short form content, that is in right now. And with my A7 IV or my A7C, I can create that video, edit it down to a 7-second video, shoot it over to the client or the model or whatever, and then they can have it up social media, bing bang boom, Bob's your uncle. And then the last thing that's been really important to me that I can do from my phone is Imaging Edge Mobile. I don't know, a lot of people who use it has mixed feelings about it, but I'm a person who does 98% of my content creation by myself. Being able to remotely control my camera from my phone when I am out creating has been super important. most importantly, when I am doing these talking head videos, being able to monitor myself on this screen, not so that I can see myself. I actually use a big Sony TV to monitor myself, but 80% of my audience watches my videos on their phone. And the thing that I want to deliver to them, I want to be able to see on this screen so that I can get the colors right, so I can get my exposure right, and deliver what I want to deliver. And so my phone allows me to do that. And then all of the other stuff that you guys use your phones for, emails, signing documents, streaming videos, YouTube, studio, all of that other stuff. It's amazing what we're able to do with a device that fits into our pockets that we carry every single day. Now, the Samsung S23 Ultra costs about $1,200 at launch. Samsung always has amazing deals. You can probably get this for like $500 off at this point. So there's that. And that is the video. That's all of the dope tech that I use every single day. If there's anything that I talked about in this video that you guys want to know more about, and you want me to make an entire video on, let me know in the comments. What are you guys using that you guys consider your dope tech? Let's talk about that in the video and in the comments below. And as always, this is a boy named Jamil. I'm Jamil. Like and follow. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.